It starts with a wizard. He is old and he is wise, and though he is small, there is strength in his size. The Goliath from the west, he's not smart, but he is strong. The Flagon Slayers, this is their song. Now the warlock, he's lost all the memories he had, 'cause to deal with a demon went seemingly bad. And the druid on his quest to save the shadow plane, when you hear tortured souls, you'll remember his name. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on. The cleric, she heals in the light of the moon. She wants to find purpose, it'll come someday soon. Then the rogue draws his sword, metals clashing again. When it comes to a duel, he will always win. They're the Flagon Slayers, they drink and they fight. They're the Flagon Slayers, by day or by night. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flagon Slayers. Corey and Abby are next to each other. What's going on? Oh my gosh.
What happened? I don't... Okay.
Are you sure?
I don't know what just happened.
Caleb,
Hold
you
on.
okay?
Nope, yeah, you're good. I just... Everyone disappeared for a sec. We're good.
Oh.
There we are.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're
This is
okay.
what happens when your Wi-Fi sucks.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. We didn't know if we were good or not.
At least
Yeah,
my
it was having
HD
weird.
unlocked.
Anyway.
Corey and Abby are hanging out.
Yeah, they're next to each other. Whatever. Okay. The
Whatever.
magic of it is gone. Welcome back, everybody. To the Flagon Slayers. In case you missed last week's episode, the party regrouped with Zygon's wife, Rebecca, and told her about what was going on and all the, all the stuff.
There's a guy who's trying
and
to
then
hunt Thia down.
Yeah, there was a dude that was trying to murder people, and they, using Animus's wonderful shape change ability, the party learned that he had been arrested, and that he had been taken in to for questioning. So the party decided, why not they get some questions in? So Braun, Zygon, and Thea went inside the prison. Braun went to go examine the sword that was used in all of the carnage, while Zygon and Thea went to interrogate the man. Zygon and Thea then learned quickly that this man was either under some sort of mind control or really, really good at lying. They questioned him and learned that his memory had been erased, and that he had no recollection of what he had done. Braun, who sadly cannot join us this evening, went and talked to the sword, and the sword was real scary. If people watched it, they know. It was real scary, and tried to get him to kill somebody, which he did not want to do. Then, out of nowhere, a horde of invaders came to the prison, led by a strange masked man who almost killed Animus. It was cool. It was this close. Anyway, so the party, being shaken to their core, teleported back to Rebecca at their respective times, and that will be where we begin tonight's session. So, it is around 2, 3 in the afternoon. Zygon... Well, actually, as you mentioned that, Zygon, you took, as soon as you got there, you took Thea to someone. You know that, you're surrounded by paladins and clerics, so you'll probably be able to find
some
somebody.
sort of medic.
So you find someone, Thea, your muscles no longer tense and locked. You are no longer paralyzed. And as you were doing that, Braun appears next to you two, just holding all of your stuff. And he gives it back
Thank
to
God.
you.
Okay.
He's panting heavily. He's got cuts all over his body. And then in a flash is let me see if I remember correctly. So then Anzu showed up. No. Animus showed up. So Animus teleports to you guys on the floor, barely breathing, blood coming from multiple different directions. His cloak in shreds, and then Anzu, in his avatar-like state, as he lands, it collapses in on itself. And finally, Lochnar, with blood of many enemies covering his sword and his body.
Hell yeah.
That's hot. It's not enough blood, but it's still hot.
Are we all there then?
Is there a
Yep, you're all
is
there.
there still a doctor in there or anything?
Well, he kind of left you guys, but you do have a Thea.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Thea's
Remember,
pretty
she
good at
can
that.
heal stuff.
I'm
And
gonna.
Thea's got all of her stuff back.
Yes.
Animus is like on the floor,
Oh, I'm
like
fine.
almost passing out.
I'm fine.
So I'm gonna. What do I have prepared today? A few healings.
It should be everything that you
Okay.
had
What's your
prepared last session.
Yeah. No, I have it all. I was just like, I have some. I'm gonna cast heal on Animus, so you heal 70 hit points.
Oh, thank God. That doesn't even
You're
help a
welcome.
little.
Oh, okay, interesting.
No, I'm kidding. I'm actually
Okay.
totally kidding.
It's fine. The one time I try to heal.
No,
Whatever.
I'm kidding. I don't want to dismantle the fact that you just literally saved my life. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at the 3rd level. That is...
Lochner's gonna fart in your general direction because he doesn't like the way you appreciate Thea.
Oh my gosh. I appreciated it. It was a joke.
Listen,
It was an out-of-character joke. That was a Caleb joke, not an Animus joke.
Well,
That's
this
why it
was an
wasn't good.
in-character joke, and this is very much
Shut
funny
up,
to
Jacob.
Lochner.
we have fun with it.
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, so it's 3d8 plus my spell. 4, 6, 10, and then... Ooh, an 8. Nice. 18 plus 12, 30. Back up to
Turn
104.
to Anzu and Lochnar and ask what the hell happened to him.
He's trying to be a hero of some sorts. A stupid one, but still a hero.
He's usually pretty stupid.
I don't...
Blind courage. I'll make a captain yet.
I'm not gonna lie. I definitely died. Not the most fun thing. I'm not gonna lie. It was a horrible experience. I didn't really want to see the
Interesting.
Raven Queen this quickly. I don't know what though. I just
Wait,
kind
you're
of like,
telling me that dying wasn't fun? Who would have thunk that?
well, you know, I don't know what happened. I was just kind of like there, and Braun was running, and the guy kept catching up to him, and I did not really think the sword was as powerful as it was. And then I tried to grab it, and then I died. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it only almost killed me and Thea. So.
Yeah, I'm not... I wasn't there.
You would have learned.
Well, I
I
wasn't...
told you though.
Yeah, no, I know. But, like, I didn't know the sword just grabbing it could kill you. I thought it had to be slashed at you, and that's where I went.
Oh.
So just a heads up to everyone. You can die by grabbing the sword. I don't know. I don't know if anyone knew that. But it was a terrifying
I'm
experience.
gonna look down at Anzu. Make sure you heard that.
Thanks, Grabby.
It did
Grabberson, the third.
looks a
Also-
little flashy, okay? It is a bit
also-
appealing to the eyes.
It seems like the sword is the sword and that one guy work together. The sword isn't like controlling him or anything, so
Yeah, we kind of got that from our discussion with him before he was, you know, pierced with arrows all over his body.
oh, is he dead now?
Yeah,
Oh, he's dead.
very much.
Oh shit.
There was nothing I could do to save, to make that clear.
Flashback to
There's probably
last
something you
episode
could
when
have
Thea
done
watched
before
him
you
get
got to
shot.
do it, or you keep doing it. You're in the clip. You're in the clip.
It was either I heal him or I heal you guys.
And he's a minor character. He don't count.
That wasn't in
Last-
character because it wasn't in Lochnar voice.
What's
He's
what's
a minor character. He doesn't count.
what's our plan now though? We just got fucked, and I don't think he's gonna stop hunting us.
Well, Lochnar always has a way to deal with his problems, and I suggest we stick by that.
Well,
So
when
think
he
about
walked
it.
away from me, he
And
said that
think
he
about
got
it
what he
and lick up the
wanted.
wound.
So maybe he won't be chasing us anymore. Although, if he did get what he wanted, then I guess that's a less problem.
I don't know. He seemed like one of those cocky, powerful assholes. He is powerful. I can't take that away. He definitely almost.
The dude who's almost killed half the party. Yeah, he's real cocky. Oh no.
That's cocky. Either way you look at it. It's a... Also, something interesting. He did kill me. I just want to point that out. I was dead. I was sitting
Yes,
there.
you've said it
No.
4 times.
Let me
Killed
finish.
you.
Let me finish. What
Dead or unconscious?
he was the one who revived me.
Did you roll a death? Interesting.
So if you died, do you technically still have a deal with the Baylor? Like, how's that gonna work?
No, I
That-
guess I
this is
wasn't
true.
dead.
Well,
I was
you
accepting
guys need
death.
to read your contracts on death there.
I
if
was
you wanna know that
accepting.
answer.
Yeah, he gets my soul. I was accepting death in the moment. I thought I was going to go. He revived me. Don't know why. And then when he did, he said something around along the lines of "can't have that" or something like that. Like he didn't want me to die for some reason. So
Ah, he wants
Maybe
you.
he's not all bad.
maybe.
So as you guys are talking, you see Braun, who I assume also was being healed. I'll just say that he was healed somehow.
I can heal him. I'll heal him.
I can
You
heal.
s- You see,
My
for the
job.
first time, maybe ever, since you've known Braun, his hands are tremering a little bit, and he seems a
Gonna
little
cast
shell shocked.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 5 on him.
Okay, I
Just-
don't know what his HP is at, but I assume he's full health there.
Man,
Just based on what I remember.
He's got like
And
this
it's an I
1,000
rolled
yard
3
stare.
8s.
Oh, you never
Oh.
do that. You rolled it for someone. that
3
is
8s
not
and a
here.
6.
Uh,
Damn.
Karma's
got
gonna
this-
come biting us.
this 1,000 yard stare. He's not really paying attention to what's going on around him.
Braun, I'd ask you how you're doing, but it's like you're not even there.
See, now that was a good joke.
Yeah, because it was an Animus and not Caleb joke.
Exactly. So, Animus is funnier than Caleb. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, it's fun.
Facts.
He turns to you, and you just hear him say, I don't think there was anything I could have done. We're lucky that we even got out of there.
Yeah.
I think I need to go do something.
Wait,
It
did
won't
you
be for
learn
long.
anything about the sword?
Yeah, it's really scary. It tried to get me to kill someone.
It spoke to you.
I mean, we kill people all
Oh
the time.
yeah, it talks. It talks.
Is it like how
I don't-
Lochnar's sword talks?
I guess. I
Our
don't
sword
know.
doesn't talk. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
We all know.
We've talked about
But-
her.
I think I need.
Oh,
I think I need some time.
Okay.
Will you at least tell us where you're going?
I'll probably be around here for a little while. There's some people I want to talk to.
I'd stay in the barracks
Where
for sure.
around here?
Don't go into Vasselheim. We may want to
Very
figure
vague.
out. Zygon, is your
Man
wife
coming
around?
to kill all of us. Somewhere around here. Anything specific? Who are we talking to?
Well, I don't know. I'll be around. I'll find
I
you
d-
if I need to.
He didn't tell us anything.
Hunter, he'll be around. We can always teleport to him if we really
Just
feel like it's
okay.
dangerous.
Say a block. Which block will you be around?
There's not blocks in Vasselheim. It's not like it's not
North
like
side of the
street
city, south side of the city,
I don't
west,
know.
that
east,
side of
center.
town. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know if we should go inside the town. We should probably talk to Zygon's wife first because
I think we'll be okay. If we go individually, especially if you guys are gone, I don't think he's gonna want to find me much.
an entire cult just stormed into one of their.
Yeah, and Anzu blew up 30 of them with a fireball.
That's true,
This
actually.
is
I missed it.
that was very cool of me.
I
Sometimes
didn't say that, but okay.
my power, it scares me sometimes.
Yeah, no.
You scare me sometimes too. Okay, well,
That's funny. Because he's small.
I have an idea. But how about you guys swing back down here after you get back from doing whatever it is Animus and Thea need to do?
Oh,
I don't know what to do.
Maybe.
Do
I
you
don't
think
know.
we
This
should
might
take
not take as long as I think.
do you think we should take a
Do you need that much time?
break from
I might.
Vasselheim? Well, you can always teleport to us.
Character-driven side quest, perhaps?
I'll be around though, and if you need me, Thea can message me or whatever it is she does.
I'm gonna say I will be back.
Well, Thea can check in on you every
Hold
once in a while.
on.
Somebody dance.
Okay, so now, stream. I have a pork loin in the oven, and I have to go check it. So you guys talk, and I'll be back in just a minute.
Priority
Well,
Hungry.
for sure. Can we get like a taste test? Like when he comes back?
what are
In the meantime, we can
He's
taste
supposed to review.
what's
You don't mind. That was very good. Alright, you need to like send me the recipe. That shit was good.
we're supposed to be talking in game. You're just
I don't
eating
want
your own
plastic
shit.
crap.
We're not on a break right now.
Gosh.
He
Feels
just
like
said
one.
talk. He didn't say anything.
It's cool. I'll just talk to the one.
Brady, remind me after the stream. I need to talk to you about something not serious at all. I'm moving and I'm considering. Me and my friend have been looking at an apartment in your building, and I just have questions.
Yeah, for sure.
just-
I'll be
I
happy
just
to answer anything.
Genuinely want. I want to know the vibes. I've been
Yeah.
meaning to ask you for like.
Anzu, you said he talked to you.
You guys can play without me.
No.
Anzu, you said he talked to you.
Yes, he shared a couple words, and that was about it.
He just walked past you.
How's your pork loin?
That's more so he
Is
was,
it
standing,
a word?
I don't know, maybe 30 feet away, and he said, he looked at me like this, and he said,
Except you can't see
I
his face.
already got what I came for. Except I only heard half of it because he was 30 feet away, and for some reason he was whispering to me. So I said, what? Then he said, I said I got what I came for.
Huh.
That's not how that happened. but
That
okay.
sounds exactly like it would happen. Interesting.
It was very awkward.
Yeah, it seems awkward. I thought he had a lot more control, but it seems like he doesn't. With that, with
He also took my eggs.
eggs. Oh yeah, yep. Forgot about the eggs.
But yeah. Other than that, it was just yeah.
Did
that
he
was,
have
that was all.
something?
Well, he had a sword.
Oh, you know what? Zygon and Thea said the guy got shot. Maybe he just infiltrated to kill the guy so he wouldn't talk.
I think he
mean-
more so needed an excuse to get in the prison to do something that we didn't know.
Well, he killed a lot of people. Do we know who's on
Yeah.
that list?
I don't think he really needs to break into a prison to kill someone. I think he could just do that whenever he
Yeah,
wanted.
anything we could have gotten out of that man, we did. There was probably no more information.
Yeah.
There are some more, intestines we could have gotten out of. That would have been fun.
I don't know what else he would have wanted.
I disagree.
So Zygon,
Well,
while
it's
this
not about
conversation,
wanting. Yeah, I mean, it's about us wanting. It's about getting all the nice fun juices out of them.
Zygon,
literally.
while
We're back
Lochnar
on-
is talking about juices, you hear a familiar voice in your head. Need to speak to you urgently. Oh wait, that's syllables, not words. And then the message ends. It is.
Do I recognize the voice?
Who the fuck
It
was that?
is Triatus.
Oh.
Oh.
Garbage.
I did
No, Garnosh is a little bit more. He's like, hey, probably down here. He's not here. And then
Sounds
Uthak
exactly
is
the
way down here.
I was
It's
thinking
different.
it was Uthak for a second. I was really excited. It was. Gonna
I'm
be
sorry
Uthak somehow,
that
but-
my deep boy voice is not that different depending on characters.
Lochnar doesn't care. Lochnar is still pissed. Even though he doesn't know what's going on in the meta of this world. Whatever. Anyway.
It's a sending spell too, Zygon, so you can respond.
Okay, where are you, Triatus?
Okay. So it comes back. Well, safer where you are. Where are you? I think. Message ends.
I guess I'll tell him I'm in that tent or whatever I'm at, outside the city.
Barracks. Yeah.
The barracks, yeah.
Alright. So then he responds, don't move. Nothing.
I'm gonna immediately start walking and pacing around the room. So apparently Triatus is on the way.
Oh? Is he the dude that we were supposed
Something
to...
urgent came up.
Isn't he the guy from the city?
He was the arresting officer.
Or was he?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot who he was.
You know, I'm not
He's
gonna
your
lie.
old-
I
he's your old
Probably shouldn't
rivals.
have led him
Zygon.
to us.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I know what urgent thing came up. I'm not positive, but it could have been what just happened.
Yeah, well, there's probably
Yeah.
30 dead bodies there. I imagine he'll talk about that.
Maybe you guys should hit the road in case he's coming to arrest us or something.
No, I think he knows it wasn't us.
Are you saying you-
I'm going to go find a nice bakery.
Are we just
Hey,
splitting up
the-
into a city where we just got attacked
city,
at?
the city is like 20 minutes away.
Sounds like a 20-minute walk to me. Shit.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Go
where
ahead,
are we?
Flagon.
What are we
Sure, I feel-
doing? Are we just like...
Okay. Is it 20 minutes by Anzu walking or 20 minutes by Lochnar walking?
Well, Lochnar walking, it'd probably be less, but, Lochnar big. Anzu small, in case anybody forgot.
Alright, let's just
So,
wait.
Anzu, as you're about to stride out, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it. Hold on. $13.
13. Okay. So, as you're striding out to go find a bakery, you hear someone on the other side of the door, and the door flies open, and you see Rebecca rush in. She says, "Is everyone okay?"
Hello, Mrs.
My-
Zygon.
Hello. Is everyone okay? I heard that there was an attack.
Oh, there was. Where?
Excuse me.
Ezra, I don't really know if I think she knew that we're part of it. It's pretty obvious at this point that we're part of every literal attack that goes on when.
I don't know what she's talking
Anything
about. What
that
attack?
seems to go wrong, usually we're there.
Yes, it does seem as though trouble follows you.
Through no fault of our own.
Just, we're being targeted. Clearly.
But yeah, everybody's okay now,
I think it's a hate crime.
except for the guy that we went to go visit. But
And a couple guards. And 30 of the cult members that tried to barge in.
I killed them.
but they're not important.
Yeah, they're less important.
Oh, well.
Well, no, it's important you killed them. That's 30 less people they have, but I'm just...
Did you get a good look at any of these people? Were they wearing any sort of insignias or anything?
Oh, yeah. Look, Animus touched his sword.
Is that a euphemism?
No, I tried to grab the sword.
I never know with you people.
With Anzu, it's honestly... it could be anything with Anzu. Yeah, I really feel like if Anzu was gonna say it, though, he'd just say that I grabbed his dick or something, because that's such an Anzu thing, you know. Jacob, were any
I
of
feel
those...
like we're losing track.
If
As I said,
if
anyone wearing
Anzu was
anything?
saying something about touching your dick, you would touch it and then lose a finger or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
There would be limit.
Jacob, what...
She just turns to you, Zygon, and she goes, how do you work with these people?
I hope you see what's going on here, Mrs. Zygon. They making fun of a cripple. And then I'll hold up my non-finger.
That is being
Look how he
gelatinized.
doesn't have his
It's
finger.
a jelly finger because of Cube.
Jacob...
But yeah, I
He
don't
has
know.
a
I
penny
just,
jelly.
they kind of grew on you after a while.
Oh, yes, much like a rash, I assume. Anyway, back to the question.
We're supposed
that
to
I
be
asked.
saving the world. Jacob, what were those three... The three women
So there
who
were three
attacked?
women.
Yeah.
One was like a weird, creepy, like swamp lady.
Was she a
one
swamp hag?
was-
Was she like a hag?
No, she was a normal person.
Kind
Not
of.
so, yeah, she was like an elf.
She was a humanoid that wasn't a hag.
Yeah, if I can remember, I actually wrote down. Let me see if I can find where I wrote that down.
Were any of them wearing anything like very particular?
Yeah, one of them was wearing something. And I assume you remember because I wrote it down. Where'd it go? Maybe it's on this other notebook. Okay,
Oh,
no.
I remember.
Okay, yeah. So one of them was a paladin that was dressed in like all black armor, and on the shield was the sigil for Tiamat.
Oh, thank God. Oh, sorry. Let me bring that up. Braun would have been able to tell you more because he got a good look. But there were these three fighters that came in, different specialties, and one of them had a shield or something that had Tiamat on it, or the following of Tiamat. Anzu, what did you see any cloaks on the ones you were blowing up? Or Lochnar?
What did you say?
Did you see any cloaks or symbols
Answer's very hard of hearing.
for Tiamat on the ones you blew up?
Did I?
I shredded to pieces.
There were.
They weren't really
few-
described or anything.
Yeah, it was just kind of a mob. But there were a few that had symbols and but yeah, it
Of
seems as though
Tiamat?
maybe. Yeah,
Remember, Lochnar can't read, so if they said anything, they would weigh. I don't get what they said.
Lochnar no
Animus?
picture though.
Yes.
Way under my head, as you people say.
Yes.
Yes, Andrew?
They were part of the Five.
Were they?
And what makes you
I
think
don't
that
know.
exactly?
Tiamat has 5 heads. We keep hearing things about 5.
Yeah, but the
I'm
5
assuming
aren't...
they're part of the 5.
I mean, the Baylor said the 5 aren't part of... Or no, the Raven Queen said that the 5 aren't part of a certain group. They're doing their own bidding. And
Oh,
following...
Animus.
That doesn't
Animus,
exactly mean
darling,
that the
do you
five
think
don't
it's a
have their own individual
coincidence
group.
that they call themselves the 5 and Tiamat has 5 heads and there's people in cloaks?
I think the bigger coincidence is that we currently have what we believe is the spawn of Tiamat and Bahamut sitting here in...
Which we are not supposed to talk about when we're at the barrack.
Oh, why can't we talk about it?
Braun just left. What
He's
if he's going
obviously
to
not
see them?
safe.
That is highly sensitive information.
And it's currently going to get us killed. If we don't fit... Or Braun, it could get Braun killed if he's going to see them.
Braun
Actually,
will be fine.
I trust the temple, actually. I know their power, so I'm not going to...
You see one of the new recruits trip over his own sword, as you say that,
Well,
outside.
They're
a work in progress.
Are the ones inside the city better than the ones outside the city?
Well, considering that the ones inside the city are fully trained, yes.
Okay, then I trust it. I've seen
But
what you
Animus,
can do.
I think, if you're saying that there's a cult of Tiamat developing, that's a problem. We really need to fix.
I'm not saying they can't be part of the 5, like Anzu said. I think they definitely could. But I'm also saying that originally the Raven Queen said that none of the 5 are working under any specific god, not saying that one of them could be starting some cult as a secondary misleading thing that we now have to deal with while they go on their merry way, causing this calamity under stage whisper causing this calamity. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. There's just a lot happening, little time, and we were gonna try to go back to fucking Western, and we need to go north, and now we need to deal with a cult.
Thea, do you want some eggs?
You're not in
Where
the
have
mess
they been?
hall.
I'm
Like in the-
hungry.
It's-
Well, there needs to be some kind of mess hall around here.
And so I'm sure he still has eggs going. We weren't gone too long. Maybe some cold ones from the morning.
Yes, I'll be back.
Are these
I'm glad to see.
are
that
these still
everyone
the
has their
same eggs that
priorities.
you've been holding in your hand like this entire time?
No, he dropped
No, the bad guy took them.
So we're gonna get new eggs. We'll see.
Animus,
No,
it
I'm
ease your
good.
worries if I talked to Master Carteris about this.
Well, I just am a little scared about. Yes. Honestly, I don't know where
Yes.
Braun went. I don't know if he's now thinking a lot of things. He saw the same symbols I did because, I mean, the 3 that fought us were, they were strong. They were strong enough to kill one of us hand to hand. Honestly, so. I just don't know what Braun would be going up against if he were to get in a fight with those 3
Well,
women.
When Triadus gets here, he'll probably want to talk to you, and then he and I will go talk to higher ups.
What should we not be around Vasselheim right now while this man's around?
Well, I honestly don't know. I don't know if it's better that you're here and we use you as bait, or if it's better if you leave. I would say continue on your
Executive
journey.
decision, so I would like to not be bait.
Oh no,
No one
it
ever
could be
does.
fun.
I'm just.
I-
Okay.
My suggestion would be to continue on
then-
your journey. It's obvious that you're not strong enough to take him on yet, so
No.
it's a better way than
There's
it.
not many. There are not many.
We have other things we need to do.
I think.
Maybe
Yeah.
we just move on.
I think Thea, if we start heading north, maybe we can try to get out of Vasselheim and let them figure out what's going on here. We can start heading north and get some stuff done so that we can maybe go back to Taldore after we get that finished up, and we can get Lochnar up to where he needs to start strengthening up, and Anzu can get back to the guild and see if he can start getting us a ton of allies. And we can talk to your dad.
You seem very interested in talking to my father.
I already explained why.
I just don't understand.
I just trust elves.
I know.
More than.
And I refuse to understand it.
That's fine.
Anyway.
Still kind of weird, dude. Still a little weird.
We'll think about it.
Just the dad part?
But I know that I need just the dad part.
Okay.
I think where I need to go is west, and you need to go north.
I think she has daddy issues.
I wish.
Well, you need
I
to
think
go.
you have daddy issues.
You need to go into the Vesper Timberlands. Isn't that north? Is that northwest?
No, I remember Jacob saying west.
North by northwest.
Yeah.
So I don't know what order we'd like to do things in.
Oh, if we need to get
you
it.
guys are planning, I'm gonna go cut my pork loin.
All right.
Oh.
How about we figure this out? What are the rest of your thoughts here? Do we stay in Vasselheim and deal with whatever this issue is going to be in a political climate, or
we are unskilled to and not smart enough to deal with this right now. We just aren't prepared.
or we go for
Animus, we need to train and prepare. We don't have time to stay here and fickle with their bullshit.
Yep. So the second option was go start heading northwest and north,
Like
so we
the
can
old
start
guys said.
training. We go on a good old-fashioned adventure, maybe fight some things on the way, get out of the city, you know?
I mean, it doesn't seem like we are going to be able to handle anybody here in town anyway. So, at this current moment.
And we're at an agreement, so we kind of split up in a way for the time being, and we figure out how to get stronger, how to deal with this, and meet back up in however long it takes us.
Well, we're all heading north.
I don't know that splitting up.
We're not splitting up.
Well, once we get to our area, we might have to split up. We're just going to have to deal with that.
Why would we split up? That doesn't make sense. We would head north. We would find whatever Thea is looking for. And then I would find what I'm looking for. And then we'd come back down to Vasselheim. And then head to where...
Because maybe not all of what we need is up north.
No, I know. We already split up once.
Well,
It
yours
went horribly.
is
Thea almost died.
I'm near.
That's what I mean.
Let's go for a good old-fashioned adventure north. I think heading into the Vesper Timberlands, Thea can find this group. We can get out of political climate of the cities. We can talk about stuff. Me and Zygon might be able to talk to the Baylor and Fraz, getting out of a holy city, because that is what's blocking us. You know, just get away from it all and start getting ready for what these months are going to be.
Well, let's get started.
Do we need any equipment before we leave?
I believe we can do
think
this with our friendship.
With the power of friendship, thank you.
Are you not
Anzu.
in another shopping episode?
No. I was
I already stocked up.
outside of roleplay. I was gonna say we just tell Jacob what we wanted and give him the money, and not go back into the city for a giant roleplay episode in a store.
I want to browse.
Shopping episode. I will drive up to
So where'd he go?
in character, Caleb.
Pork loin, man.
Well, I guess north is where we should go. Whenever Zygon's friend gets
I'd
here.
like to know that it said west whenever I wrote it down, but maybe he meant
I think
I thought he said.
So west.
Sorry, everybody.
it might be
Yeah,
west.
how is?
I
How's
thought-
your
I
foot?
heard almost all of that because the stream is
Interesting.
going in the living room, so I heard almost all of it.
Oh.
Jacob, is her thing
Well, that's
west or
cute.
north?
I would say
Uh,
northwest.
'Cause I wrote down. Okay, because I wrote down
Well, I'm
west. 'cause
going
I'm assuming that's what
southeast.
you said last time.
Because the Vesper Timberlands only really go north on the map for Vasselheim.
I don't know.
But same thing, northwest.
Just going by my notes. I take notes.
I try to take notes.
But he does actually. They're right next to me. Wow.
A couple of them.
Very
I also
good
have a cute little drawing.
Very nice.
Aw.
note.
Little drawing.
So what's the plan, everybody?
I think we're gonna head north.
Right.
Stop by my thing first and then make our way to Animus's thing.
Thea, do you know?
Me.
Oh yeah, we should. Well, I guess Braun can just jump to us whenever he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Thea, do you know
Right.
where this town is?
Not a clue.
All right, that sounds good to me. Good old-fashioned adventure. Good old-fashioned Flagon
If you don't mind
Slayers.
me asking, what town are you wanting to go to?
I don't know the name.
Well, that's
All
a
I
start.
know is it's an old wood elven village. Yeah, I'm just working with a lot here. All I know is it's an old wood elven village, maybe one of the oldest ever. And I'm just looking for some answers about just. I just don't know where else might
Well,
know.
if I may make a suggestion,
You should have delivered that like the guy from Tropic.
Yeah.
if I might make a suggestion,
Mm.
Mm.
there's a historian in
Yeah.
Vasselheim. She's very, very old.
Mm.
Might be able to tell you. Bizarre.
Yeah. I was hoping to do some research before we left, and then things were cut a
Oh,
little
good.
short by me almost being murdered. So,
That seems like a perfect time.
do you know where could we find her?
She's one of the librarians at the Kobalt Vault in the city.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yes, it's yes. Anyway, if anyone would know where this village is, or if there even is one, she would. But if I can, she has a strange fee.
Strange what?
Strange what?
She has a fee
Fee?
for information.
She's a historian working at a vault and she has a fee. Guess you have to make her
Well,
money somehow.
Knowledge isn't cheap.
That's
Yes.
true.
What is her fee?
It varies. It's most likely different today. But
Would she be willing to waive that fee if we just didn't save the world?
She might not
Just-
believe you.
Let it blow up?
Andrew, I don't know how many people are going to believe us on that. That's something we should probably keep out of public
I propose we just
Yeah, we don't need to
go.
warn people.
Oh no.
We're not entitled to things for free just because we have a
Just
destiny.
saying.
But we
I
do
think
have
we
big
should just
swords.
go.
That could be fun.
Answer, to be fair, how much of your
Anyway.
life have
Oh,
you given
let's
up?
do it. Let's try it. Let's just try it. One time.
I'm sure her fee is not big
Last we heard.
swords. But her name is Lucidia. Most people call her Lucy.
You dick.
Can you repeat that?
Lucidia.
Enzu, do you not like that name?
It's
That's
interesting.
Okay, well, get your laughs out now. I don't want to do it in front of her.
Yes, it's quite rude. She is a well-regarded member of this city. I would not make an enemy of her. The door slams open and comes off one of the hinges as Triatus comes in. Zygon, I need you to make a grapple check.
Oh God. Alright.
He was coming for you.
Is that strength or acrobatics?
It's strength.
Okay.
I have to take notes and like. It's funny.
12.
Well, so this large dragonborn man bursting through the door tackles you. The two of you struggle, but you wind up on top as you're just kind of sitting on his chest, looking down at him, a little smug.
That didn't
Seems
go how
that
you
you
thought it
bested
would.
me
did it?
again, Zygon. 37 to 34.
I'll lick my finger and then add one to a
No,
tally.
no,
An imaginary tally.
no wet willies.
Wet willies? Oh,
Fine. I'll let him up.
I'll get you next time.
Sure.
Zygon, you want
will.
some help? You want some help?
No. I can handle this lightweight.
Oh,
That
yeah.
I know
giant
you
sausage
do about
finger
wet
over there.
willies.
His face goes from very jovial to very serious. Well, I'm sorry for what happened today. We had no idea that an attack of that scale was going to happen. But,
That scale.
or really of any scale.
Say.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What the heck? Oh, he's back.
Hunter, you okay? I can't
Couldn't
hear you if you're there you go. You're good now.
Hello.
Were there many casualties outside of the prison? We know of a few, but... Oh, wait, we know of a couple guards, the guy you guys captured, and then about 30 cult members that Anzu absolutely incinerated, and then Lochnar chopped.
It's true, we found a bunch of ashes in the courtyard. Good work on that one.
Thank you.
Actually, no. It doesn't seem as though they were planning on killing anyone. There were a few people, how to put this,
Switch?
dehydrated. We found a few of our prisoners mummified. Don't know what that's about.
Jeez.
Are they dead?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, you said
yeah.
you confused me there because you said it doesn't seem like they came in to kill people, and then you were like,
Well, yeah, but
Dehydrated.
they killed more of our prisoners than our guards. So
it's unfortunate.
Strange.
we're doing a roll call currently. Everyone seems to have left the premises, but we're accounting for everyone.
Huh.
Is there any information you can give me, Zygon? And none of your jokes.
Fine. No, the prisoner really seemed honestly innocent, and it's kind of tragic that he died the way he had to. Told me about his wife, and there was the sword. Might have been speaking to Braun.
Braun left.
Did you know about that?
Few of my men reported strange voices in their heads, but I thought they had just been on duty too long, so I sent them home for the day.
Well, that's just good supervision.
Well, you know, I was voted #1 supervisor.
Was that after?
3 years running.
Was that after Zygon left?
Oh.
We don't need to. Maybe.
It was just a general question. I wasn't.
Oh, I'm.
I've got you, Captain.
Good man.
Sir.
Gazoon tight, large man.
Thank you.
Was maybe now that I've answered your question, you can answer mine. Was there anything missing? Any inventory evidence? I know you're
no,
taking account
no
of certain
evidence
things
that
now.
we can see. No evidence that we can glean. The evidence locker was still locked and hadn't been forced open. So, yes, do you think that we should be looking out for anything? Is there anything that you know of?
Nothing in particular,
I
but if
think
somebody's
we-
going to go to the trouble of breaking into a prison, then it's worth checking out.
Well, you may be right. I'll have my men check.
We're all good. That'll do.
Is there anything in anyone else? Any information?
Kind of. There was like the guy who broke in and did whatever, and he killed the guys and everything. He controls the sword, and he had like these 3 women who were very powerful. Seemed like they were followers of Tiamat. So, and then Anzu said he saw a few more Tiamat symbols on some of the cloaks and obscure items when the group was running in. So
Can you describe these women that you speak of?
yeah, there were women. One of them was a woman. Jacob, I don't know what they all look like.
Oh.
One of them was a paladin who seemed like she was an elf, but like didn't seem like she lived in society for very very long. Seemed like she lived in almost like a swampy smell, swampy tinge coming from her. I don't know what the other 2 look like. I'm not gonna lie.
One of them was a fighter, and the other one was most likely necromancer.
Were they all elves?
No, one of them was an elf, one of them was a human, and then one of them you didn't get a really good look at because she was like the paladin was wearing a helmet.
You said the paladin was the elf, though. The swampy elf was the paladin.
No, the swampy elf is the necromancer.
So what I meant to say was that the one I just explained was actually a powerful sorcerer of some sort, and then there was a human that was a sword woman, and then there was some paladin, and I just couldn't catch her race, but yeah, powerful. Tiamat was on the shield, so.
Well, I believe I know who these women are.
Hell.
Well, we've been receiving reports from the south of a trio of women that have been, to put it politely, rummaging and rampaging through. We were unaware that they were linked with any specific group.
Well, they seemed pretty linked in this situation.
That would also explain why we had some mummies in the cells.
Oh, the necrom or the sorcerer, magic user. Yeah. Well, I didn't get a good look at how they fight because their weakness is being hugged by a bear, so just a heads up to everyone. If you can
We'll
get
the bears. We'll contact Whitestone and get some
Put
bears
that
sent
down.
over.
Yeah, write that down. No, I think I just caught them off guard. I honestly got lucky. I should have died, but it was a traumatic experience, But,
Oh,
yeah.
you did die.
Listen, all right.
Why?
It's been a while since I've been that close to death. I don't think I've ever been that close to death while in the material plane. Shadowfell was the last place I've experienced something like that. So, just cut me some slack. Okay.
You see, Rebecca, who is standing next to you, Zygon. She looks up for a second after being in deep contemplation. Tritus, I believe that we should go speak with Master Carteris. Well, if any of you have any more information, let me know.
Rebecca, remember to just maybe ask about if Braun's been around, or
I'll let you know.
Braun's special friend.
I'll let you. The two of them leave.
I'm gonna run over to the door and open it. Enjoy the pudding, and then I'm gonna close the door.
The pudding, dude. I totally forgot about the
The
pudding.
You're on
pudding.
That fucking
It's
pudding.
good pudding.
Go pudding.
It was disgusting. You guys are
I didn't
sick.
try any.
It doesn't matter. It's gross.
The baby eater.
Babies are a delicacy in some cultures.
Is Anzu eating eggs right
Are
now?
they in yours?
Yeah, Anzu has come
Maybe,
back.
maybe not.
with
I
am
don't
eating
know.
eggs and a small
I
scone.
haven't been there in a while.
I just want to point out, if we wanted to get technical, Anzu's eating babies right now. So
No.
Un-
Birds aren't
potential
people, and I'm gonna look
they're
directly at
unborn.
it.
They are unborn babies of bird. I was
No,
just
no.
never mind. Do we want to
They're
go to
not
the fuck?
fertilized.
I don't think
Just
you know how
saying-
eggs work.
If that's your definition for cannibalism, then you might want to go
I'm not eating
Torture.
the eggs.
a brothel. That's like the epitome of like cannibalism in that case. Right?
What's happening in a brothel? What the
Anyway.
fuck? Just go.
Black Nurse drunk.
Just gonna go by the brothel for a quick snack, real quick. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Thea, do you wanna?
Nasty.
Do we want to head to the historian? Lucid.
Yes,
Lucille,
please.
Lucille Deal. Lucidia.
Lucidia.
How did you spell that?
How do you want
How
to
And are we
you
gonna
spell
go
that,
north
Jake?
or are we gonna go south and handle these broads?
No,
L
the broads are with him now.
Lucia.
Okay.
Lucia. D-I-A.
I think we've got
Okay.
we've got one of those classic
But
situations.
most people call her Lucy.
Zygon, where they're like, it's like the class, like they're in the city and you can't really stop them right now. They have too much force. We're gonna have to fight them on more even playing field. So
Well, alright, yeah.
Right.
Alright, well then we should go see the historian.
So you guys begin
Make our way to
heading
the home.
towards. You guys begin heading towards Vasselheim proper. Let's see.
can I fall back with Zygon for a sec?
Okay. Walking through the forest.
Yeah, just while just wanna falling back with him. Zygon, you know actually what I was thinking. If we wanted to fight on even playing fields, we go to the Abyss. I know it sounds crazy. Just hear me
You're
out.
right, it does.
Hear me out on this one. If any of those creatures, the five, or this extremely powerful swordman, want to have the calamity happen, the Abyss is currently already in the midst of a civil war, but nobody in the Abyss that I know of wants the calamity to happen. So we may be able to get some use out of Fraz or the Baylor if they can send some of their army our way. Just a thought. We don't have to go through with it. That would probably be a really bad idea for most of our party to go there. I'm just saying,
Then let's not go there.
it's an option. Lockner, you're not listening. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. But it's not a terrible idea, but it's also not a good idea.
No, yeah, it's not a good one. I'm just saying, as we are right now, we would need way more help from a much more powerful being, and I think a fully powered demon would not be the worst thing. So,
All right. Well, we'll keep that one in the back. We'll call that Plan D.
Yeah,
for demon.
It might need. Yeah, I was gonna say it almost needs to be lower down the list.
ND. We're dumb.
I thought he was gonna say something else.
I really
I can
did
spell
too.
that word. See,
Right.
Anzu's
I give him credit.
education
I give him
lessons
credit
didn't go
for that.
completely.
Anzu, why'd you have
I'm
to
proud of
teach
D,
him letters?
U, F. Dumb.
I mean,
also love the
technically,
idea
that's
that
how it
Lochnar
sounds.
doesn't know what DUM means, like the individual letters. It's fun.
Oh, he could write them. Anzu's got this.
Maybe. All right, so you guys get into Vasselheim round
Lochnar
4.
will smack all of you across the face, but because he has some significant self-will,
Self-will. Self-control.
self-control,
There we go.
self-control, self-control, he's not going to.
I have self-will.
Impressive. When did you get self-control?
I've never known him to have it.
Okay.
All right. I was talking about Lochnar, not you, Corey. All right. Anyway, you can talk about characters and people differently. We were talking about Lochnar. Anyway. So, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. Anyway. Caleb, are you okay?
Took my
Yeah, I'm
notes.
just. I'm sorry. I was trying to fix something in the stream. There we go. We're good.
Okay. So, you guys get into Vasselheim around 4. You make your way to the Kobalt Vault. And you see, it's kind of a small structure that is kind of unassuming. It gleams in the sunlight with this faint blue color. And you see 2 guards at the front. These are not dressed like the guards of the city, though. It seems as though they're unaffiliated.
What are they dressed like?
Just normal guards. Something that you would find more in the Cobalt Soul. Wearing bluish armor. They're just kind of standing there waiting, see you coming. Pretty chill.
They seem pretty
Okay.
chill.
Well, I guess I'll walk up there. Ahoy!
I'll be right at his side.
We're here to see.
What's your business?
We're here to see Lucy, the historian.
Okay. Yeah, go on in.
At ease.
What was that? Can I insight check that? Like, what is that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to insight check.
Ooh, good call. I would
What
have.
does that mean?
I was just gonna let that go. I was like, what the fuck?
What'd you roll?
26.
26.
26.
Shit.
I mean, he's laughing, genuinely laughing at the notion that you guys would want to see her.
That's encouraging.
It wasn't like a, well, she's not going to see you. It was more like, why would you
It was
see
more of a like, why would you want to see her? Yeah.
Highly encouraging. What's her What's her full name? Luciadia.
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 Mm-hmm. It rolls off the tongue.
It's still stupid.
Lucy.
It's still really stupid.
Okay, well,
Lochnar, don't bring that up.
Lochnar. There you
how dare you insult her name?
Lochnar, son
Well,
of
her name's
Blitznar.
dumb. Yes.
Wielder
It's a
of
family
flame
name.
Nar.
He's of
Yeah.
the
Maybe
Nar
person
family.
He's of the
So
Nar
dumb.
clan.
You guys are telling me Lochnar.
Actually, we're Thulukanathi, technically, but you know, that's a technicality. And that's a whole story for another day.
As you guys are approaching inside to the Cobalt Vault, you get in, and you can see that this, like, the top is not for show, but it conceals the true nature of this building. You enter into the main room, And you see that it is a library just spanning in like a square, and it goes down. So it's an underground library. Pretty cool.
Are they using like a Dewey Decimal System here? What's the order with the books?
You're not sure.
Am I sure? Could I figure that one out?
Well, most libraries sort by subject. So it's like sectioned by subject, and then it's broken down by author, similar to the Dewey Decimal System.
Hmm.
Yes, Lochnar.
Can Lochnar help at all?
Oh boy.
Lochnar, there's probably some picture books in here.
Lochnar, do you know what D looks like?
Lochnar is going to help.
Okay. You see a clerk, an older human man sitting at the front desk.
Hey guys, this one has pictures in it, and it also has writing in it.
Good.
Very astute.
Excuse me. Please do not
Lots of
touch the
words.
books. Please do not touch the books unless
Hey,
you
I'm
have
just trying to
permission to
help.
do
I'm
so.
just trying to be helpful.
Andrew, you taught him well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, Jesus.
Take much credit for it.
I'm really surprised he knew that there were both pictures and writing in that book.
No, he's picking it up.
1 year ago, he would have said there's a lot of squiggly lines all over the place.
He is quite impressive.
You people have no
Progress.
faith in me whatsoever.
I just said I had faith in you.
I don't know why I hang out with you.
By your growth.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
but what is it exactly that you're doing here?
I kind of forgot we were talking to her.
To see Lucy the historian.
And also to disparage my
Oh.
intelligence, apparently.
Well,
If she's around.
Perish,
do
good word.
you perhaps have tap shoes?
Oh no,
No.
this is gonna be one of those situations.
Was I supposed to bring this?
Oh no, my great niece needs tap shoes, and I was wondering if any of you had any.
Unfortunately, no.
Well, that's okay. Lucy is about 4 floors down.
Do you have any books
Right, well, thank
you.
on?
Thank
Do you have any books on planar dimensional travel or the demonic underworlds?
Do you have your Kobalt membership card?
Not at all.
Oh, then no.
What if you'd like to join?
Yeah. What if I'd like to?
Well, it's a one-time fee, and then a subscription-based fee for 200 years.
They got me on this one. What if I just do a one-time fee?
Well, the one-time fee will allow you access for 1 day, but you cannot take the books out, and there are certain books you can't see.
So the subscription-based, I'd be able to see certain books.
After a certain period of time, yes, it's like a tiered system.
Oh man, he's pulling an HBO Hulu situation on me here.
Bamboozled.
So could I see the books in like 10 minutes after I become a subscription-based?
Oh no, it takes decades to get to certain levels.
I honestly, I'm not sure I'm gonna make
Why,
it.
yes, we have plenty of
I
decades. How did
totally
you know
have
that?
decades. I'm definitely going to live for decades more. Wow.
Well, I just hit Kobalt membership a few days ago, so I am quite happy.
How old does she look? What is she?
This is a man.
Is it?
Asshole.
Yeah, it's a
I
human
just-
I
man.
thought
Seriously, the balls on this bird.
I thought he said woman when we walked in.
He's probably in his 70s, early 70s.
Human, early 70s.
Human. Yeah, you can see his hands have a few different cuts and scrapes on them, most likely from paper.
When did you pay your one-time fee?
Oh,
Yes.
well, I first started working here 27 years ago.
I'm just gonna go talk to the historian with them and see if she'll let
All
me.
right, suit yourself.
Okay. Alright, Thea, lead us the way down to find this historian.
You went JFK for a second.
Did I?
The historian.
I am so sorry.
All right. So, you guys are directed to the elevator that gets you down to, I believe I said, what, 4 floors down? So you're on the 5th floor? But actually it's negative, so you're on -4. Anyway.
Does the elevator have a -13, or did they cut that out also because it's an unlucky number?
It's not, like, numbered. You have to remember which floor you're on.
Oh, okay, so there's no floor 13. They skip it,
Well, technically there is a 13th floor.
but it's the 14th floor because it's unlucky.
Sure, I don't know. Sure. All right.
Man, he is sick of your shit.
I'm just trying
you
to
guys
point
get-
out the general way that hotels work sometimes. They don't have 13.
Yeah, but not
floors.
in this world. Anyway. So you guys go down 4 floors. The elevator opens up. This floor is the hydroponics and other sort of growing things floor. You can see there's a few different stations set up with lights coming down on the plants, since this is underground. A few attendants running around. You see that there's bookshelves kind of spread out through here. You see people pruning plants, picking different vegetables and fruits. Everything seems to be smoothly operating in here.
It's so funny that you say that because me and Corey are literally sitting in my little mini greenhouse room under a grow light with a bunch of plants in front of me. Very
I'm glad that you were able to
Also,
set
a
the
baby
mood.
with a succulent
All right, now that we
staring
know
right
everything.
at me.
I'm... You like
I
it?
don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
That's
It's creepy,
amazing.
and I don't like that.
You should.
Getting some Toy Story vibes.
That's
Yeah, really.
It'd be creepier if that was already if that was
Yeah.
on a full doll. But
True.
just
It
because
was at one point. It looks like it.
Oh yeah, I saw
I don't see it. I feel like people
Oh no.
Still looking.
He's staring right at Corey and he is not happy. Anyway, can I look around and see if there's anyone who resembles she looks like, or is there maybe like, I don't know, a path, a sign? Just
You could
people
ask somebody. You could
do
do a lot of
that.
different things. Okay. They tell you to go into the back while also kind of stifling some laughter.
I'm gonna give them like a look, like
So you guys make it through. You
Okay.
see that different trees from different regions are being grown in here. Fruits, vegetables, flowers, the whole 9 yards. And you eventually get
is there anything
to.
like I was gonna say, is there anything like my seed from the Feywild that's growing?
No.
Or no? Terrestrial?
Nope.
Oh.
Everything can be found on this plane.
Yeah.
blueberries.
Yes. I don't know why that one specifically, but anyway, you guys keep moving through. You eventually get to this door that looks as though it leads into an office.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
Just gonna stand there.
Just stand there.
Can
Just
I
be like,
knock on the door?
okay, you
she'll
knock on
know.
the door. It slowly opens as you knock.
I
The
hate
room is
that.
pitch black.
Hello?
No response.
Lucy?
No response.
Is the door like all the way open? or
No,
is it
just kind
cracked?
of cracked open. Like when you push a door slightly.
Push it open more.
All right. All right. So those with dark vision. This is it looks like a dimly lit room. You see a desk that is just cluttered with stuff, just books stacked. It looks like a tornado went through this office. Books everywhere, some spilled out on the side, scrolls, just all sorts of stuff, just cluttering this entire area. You see a figure who is slumped over head first on the desk.
Can I use thaumaturgy
They just go poker.
to like? No, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to like slam the door and like open it back up. I'm gonna be like, "Hello."
The door slams, then you open it. Nope, the figure is still laying on the desk, unmoving.
Is there like a light that I could turn? A candle?
Yeah, you go over and you light a few candles. It's a little hazardous with all the paper, but you find a hooded lantern and put a candle in there and hang it in the room.
Are there seats on the
Is
opposite side of the
Is it
desk?
is the figure breathing? Is it alive?
Make a perception check.
Are there seats, Jacob, on the opposite side of your desk?
Yeah, there's 2 seats.
20, not natural.
20, not natural. If they are breathing, it's really hard to notice.
Plus 13, Corey. Rolled a 7. You're like, there's no way.
But it's this old woman, white hair, wrinkled skin, pointed ears, similar to an elf. And she's just out. It seems as though she is not breathing.
Thea, is she dead?
No. No.
Lochnar
Not now.
Lochnar pokes her cheek. Nothing happens.
Can I
What does she smell like?
Can I do a medicine check? Would that tell me?
It's kind of, so to answer Lochnar's question first, it's kind of hard to tell. The whole room is just kind of musty, smells like old library, you know.
Okay.
Does he know what old library
What are
is?
you
Is
want?
she an elf?
Yeah, she's an elf.
So do I breathe when I'm like
Yeah,
in
you
my
breathe.
trance?
Yeah, you breathe.
Okay. So I'm like, do I breathe? I don't know.
Does breathe?
Do I? Huh?
Oh, Thea,
Can I
you
make a
breathe.
medicine check to see if she's like dead?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've heard you snore when you meditate. You breathe. Don't worry.
22.
22. Yeah, so you do the normal checks. You grab her wrist, see if she's got a pulse. And as you go to grab her wrist to see if she has a pulse, she shoots up, and she just
Jesus
See
Christ.
your faces.
Holy shit.
Not Jesus Christ, but
Pelor.
oh,
Pelor.
God.
Pelor and
goddesses.
Bahamut. Pelor and Bahamut.
This lady's funny. I like her. She's funny.
Good gracious. And the
Ready,
Raven
fuck up.
Queen. That was insane.
Come on, that's good. That's really funny. She had you. She had me.
Someone that bad in years.
Don't have a heart attack now, old timer.
I won't if you don't.
Oh, maybe. We'll see.
How can I help you?
Just hoping you can help me find something, some information about a place I'm looking for.
Well, that comes
Those-
with a very steep fee.
Oh, okay. What could it be? What is your fee?
Does she have to become a warlock? Demon boys?
No, nothing like that.
Good, we've had too much of that question asked. You'd be surprised how many times someone can ask someone in this group to join a demonic presence.
You sound like fun.
What's wrong
Well,
with my
my fee is a little, unorthodox.
Okay.
All right. Well, since I scared you, I would like you to make me laugh.
Alrighty.
Grabbing like a joke book or something. Oh my gosh.
I'm ready for this.
I have a book of dirty jokes in my inventory.
I am so
We're gonna
ready
find
Sure you
for this.
Lochnar would like to sit on the ground, cross-legged, and he's just waiting right next to the old lady. And he's very interested in what's going to be said.
I have no idea. I don't know if this is gonna be helpful. We're gonna look through it.
It's gonna be
Actually,
great.
you know what?
You have the
Got a couple bunny
internet in front of
pages.
you.
This is true. I'm gonna look up dirty jokes. So I have a book of dirty
Okay.
jokes.
I have a book of
So you pull out your
dirty jokes, but they
dirty
don't
joke
work
book.
I was
You-
like, I got that so long ago.
While
You
she's
pull out your old dirty joke book and begin flipping through the pages trying to find one that you think will make this lady laugh.
going through dirty jokes, is a second question: is there a way to bypass this whole subscription service that you guys have? I just need some information. I just want to read some books.
I'm sorry, dear. The what? Service?
There's apparently a fee, I have to buy my way as a member and then pay for like decades of my life to be able to read.
And who told you that?
Some old guy at the front. I just told him no, and then I'd ask you because I just felt like going straight to the source is the better way to do it. You know.
Well, I'll let you take any book you want, but you have to pay my fee.
What is your fee? The same for me.
Nope.
Okay, what's your fee? Thank God, I can't make people laugh. I just, woof.
My fee for you is, and she begins to examine you. Well, since you're a bird, why not a song?
I hate that. A song.
A song.
What am I supposed to do? Pull out a freaking guitar and start playing an old shanty or something?
Oh, well, there's no need of that. And you see she reaches under and she gives you a lute.
Fuck.
Make a, Anzu and Animus, make a perception check.
21.
Thea still flipping through the pages of her joke book.
17.
17.
21.
So you two see this lute, and you see that there is like this intricate weaving, and there's like a gold inlaid like gold leaf on it. It appears to be magical of some sort.
I'm gonna strum it once.
Okay.
Ah,
So you don't know.
Hold on. That I wouldn't do that. If it seems magical, Animus wouldn't do that.
I'd strum it.
I
Okay.
want to look at it for a sec. She handed it to me. Shut up. I want to look at it for a sec.
I
what
imagine
is-
Animus just like holding it over his head so Anzu can't reach it.
What does this do? Why is it? What's going on here?
Oh, it's fine. Just play. Just play. What song? What's your favorite song?
I've got a couple in mind. I'm just wondering what's there's some stuff going
Well,
on.
just think of that
Play
song.
Despacito.
Just think of that song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think of I don't fucking know. I'll just think of a song that what's his name? The bard that plays in our tavern.
Turk?
Yeah, Turk.
The bard, Cardi B?
Yeah. So I'll play a song that Turk plays a lot at the
Okay. So, you think of the song that Turk plays a lot.
It's some sort of random tale that he wrote by himself and his band, and it's really half-assed, and it sounds like all he did was write a song about walking around any range of city, and it could be talking about any city, but he wrote the song.
It's very generic.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the most generic song about walking from city to city and adventuring.
Okay.
But like it's very obvious that he's never actually been on an adventure as big as his song, so
Okay. So
that's the song.
you've never really played a lute before, and you strum it once, and it comes out kind of wonky, but then the lute itself begins to glow, and your fingers begin to move, and you play the song beautifully. It's probably better than any time Turk's ever played it.
Also, I'm using no, I'll just use my normal voice. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, you sing it. It's great. It's a beautiful rendition. And she looks at you. Well, I believe that satisfies my fee.
Easy enough. So I can just take any book I
I'll
want.
be taking that back, dear. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
She puts it back under her desk.
I can just take any book I want now.
Well, I mean, you can't take it out of the library, but yeah, sure, you can read it. You didn't have permission to read anything before.
You know,
She got you.
no, that's fair enough. It's I didn't think I'd be able to just take a book. Thea, you make her laugh. You know, she probably has a magical laugh box. Press a button.
It's an applause sign. It's a laugh track.
Yeah, it's a laugh track. She presses a button. Oh my god.
Hunter, do you have a laugh track ready?
I think I'm gonna laugh at this. I think we're all gonna laugh at this. I don't think we need a laugh track.
It's really not that good, but I was like, it's D&D appropriate a little bit. So, are we ready? All right.
Fire away.
What is the sign on an out of? All right. What does the sign on an out of business brothel say? Beat it. We're closed. Ah, shit. That's fine.
Make a performance check.
Oh my god!
Damn it! I knew it. Should have cast enhance ability. I was gonna do
that
it
was
too.
so funny.
That was a good one. It was appropriate. Corey. Not good. It is not good. It is a 9.
So she listens to the joke. There you go, Hunter.
Oh my god!
Good.
Well, it's not the best joke I've ever heard, but it at least made me chuckle.
Oh, we
Okay.
cannot get into it. We're
No,
not a sitcom.
we can't allow you to do that.
We're not sitcomming this, Hunter.
Just starting to clear that bad jokes are becoming.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
We've
What?
created a monster.
Oh, no. Okay. So what is it that you wanted to know?
I was told there was a wood elven village somewhere outside of Vasselheim. An ancient one. That would hopefully have some knowledge. I've known 2 elven women now, who have been ravaged by some unknown disease that makes them age and wither and ultimately kills them. And I want to know what it is. And I don't know how to find out.
Well, dear, I'm afraid I have bad news. I know of the city that you speak of. There was an elven settlement a few, 1,000 years ago now, named Ascaruta. That's Ascaroota. I probably should spell it when you're actually ready to write, but you know.
This is true. You did just a little too much.
All right.
A-S...
C-A-R...
Okay.
O-O-T-A.
T-A?
Yep. The reason that the news is so bad is because that city hasn't existed for over 1,000 years. They were wiped out by some unknown plague, which honestly sounds like something that you just described. I could direct you to where the ruins are, but I would be careful going there yourself. Bandits and thieves are abundant in that area. Plus, the disease might still be present. You could succumb to it yourself.
Do you know anything about the disease?
Well, historical record is not super great from that time. The people themselves begin to rebel on each other, believing the others were to blame for the disease. Most of their records were destroyed. What we do know is it, as you describe, caused rapid aging and withering. But, there's not much else. I'm sorry that I can't give you any more information, dear. The best thing to do would be to go there yourself. I could, if you have a map, mark where its last known location was.
I think we do somewhere. We have a map, I think.
Oh, I'll pull it out.
Probably. I would assume.
I'll pull it out. We have a map. I know we have a map.
All right. She raises her hand, and it's like this gnarled, old, wrinkly mess with her nails are super long, and she circles an area on the map, which it is southwest of where Animus is going to go, but it's at the base of that mountain range. And she circles it using an arcane enchantment. You see it glows this faint purple.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I can't help you any further, dear. I don't really get out much anymore. Most people think I'm a loon. I don't know what would give that impression, but, you know.
Well, because you're a loon.
I liked her. I liked this. This was a fun time.
Oh, no, I
you.
like you. You're fun. I like you. But you are a loon. You can't deny that.
Well, it takes one to know one.
You're absolutely right about that.
What's your name, son?
I'm Lochnar.
Well, Lochnar, do you want something?
I mean, maybe.
All right. Hold out
What do you
your
have to
hand. She reaches into one of her many pockets, and she pulls out this, like, rock hard candy that's, like, got, like, fuzz on it and, like, hair and lint, and it's just, like, nasty. It looks like an old, like, Werther's Original.
classic grandma candy. Right
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, I would. Oh, okay. Well, I would suggest getting outside quickly.
Thank you for your time.
Wait. What? What did you say?
Is
Well,
walk out.
I would suggest getting out quickly. Actually, dear, before you leave, if I may have a word alone.
Right.
Well,
Lochnar,
Wait for the others.
you bite into this hard jawbreaker-like thing, and as soon as your teeth meet it, it just kind of into like a nougaty sort of consistency.
Anzu, do you want to get Lochnar outside, like, real quick?
Yes, come, Lochnar, come.
I'm gonna go look at some books real quick, and Thea, you talk to her.
You get one, remember the deal.
Everything.
All right, one book.
And you can't leave the library with it.
Nope. One book.
All right.
One book.
So you guys leave.
Oh,
Guys,
so I'm scared.
Anzu's taking you out, Lochnar. Just follow Anzu.
What's happening to me?
Just follow him out.
I'll put my Lochnar leash on.
Okay. You get into the backpack and put some reins on Lochnar and begin to guide him out.
Reins on Lochnar.
Mush! Mush!
You guys rush out. Zygon, you just look on in amusement and just, how did this happen to me? Where did I go wrong, sort of. So everyone else leaves, and she motions for you to sit down.
Let's sit down.
I'm sorry that it took so long for me to contact you. So, the room begins to shimmer and everything begins to fade away, and you are in a familiar place. You are now sitting next to a large pond with trees ringing it. I don't have much time, so if you have any questions for me, let me know. Thea, you didn't put it together until the scenery change, but this is the Moonweaver in her old form. You know that she comes in 3 different forms, and this is the oldest.
She usually sees the child.
She usually sees the child, yes. Her age shifts with the cycle of the moon. So when there's a new moon, it's a child. As the moon gets fuller, the Moonweaver ages, and then when it's a full moon, she's the eldest she can be. And there's 2 moons, so sometimes it fluctuates.
Wow.
Okay.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few people on this plane who still believe in me, and sometimes they allow me to speak through them or channel through them, much like your sister.
How is she?
Oh, she's good. Yes, she's good. She's learning many things. Her father is actually taking quite an interest.
Of course he is.
Oh, now we don't have time for that chip on that shoulder. I'm here to help Thea in what little capacity I can. I know that you've been having a hard time recently.
What makes you say that?
I'm sorry. I deeply am. If I had known that you were being targeted by him, I would have paid more attention. I can only do
Just
so
seems-
much.
At every point in my life, those most important to me aren't paying enough attention.
I know. But, you're not the only one who needs help. But I do acknowledge I should have been there for you, and I am deeply sorry.
Thank you. I'm just confused. Because was it her who pointed me in the direction of the Wood Elven village outside of Vasselheim, or did I make that up?
I believe it was the Sphinx.
Yeah,
Oh,
our good old buddy.
makes
What's his
sense
name,
then.
Caleb?
Kind of forget his name. It's like Gold Fleece, or it was something
Mhm.
else. His real
It's
name
Gold
is
Fleece.
something else, isn't it? Or does he just go by Gold Fleece?
Yeah, but he goes by Gold Fleece usually.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyway. I was telling you the truth, though. Ascaruta has been destroyed for 1,000 years at least. But you might still be able to find some information there.
I guess. I mean, I don't really have any other option.
Yeah, I firmly believe that if there's anyone that can cure this disease, it's you.
Why is that?
You're special, just like all your friends. Fate has chosen you, and I believe that's for a reason. I don't know what reason, but I do believe there is one.
It's hard to hear you're special over and over and over again, and then not understand why. And to only get kicked in the ass, like, every day. So
Well,
I'm just a little, I'm sorry if I'm just a little, like,
I understand that. We all have our time, and yours just hasn't come yet. But I don't have much longer. Are there any questions that you would like to ask me?
yes. What happened earlier today? Do you have any idea?
Oh, the prison break. Well, since it happened during the day, my people don't know as much. That's more of a Pelor question. But I can tell you, these people have sprung up out of nowhere, seemingly. But from what I do know, they're quite dangerous. I don't know if they're connected to these 5 that have been terrorizing you, but they are at least another factor. And Thea, I would suggest staying away from them as much as possible.
Why is that? We're not ready?
Well, they have a dark presence among them. It clouds our vision of them, too. They are very powerful.
But what do you think is our logical next step from here? Because we keep disagreeing, and I don't know where to go. After go to, what is it called? Ascaruta. Sounds like Wakarusa.
Alaska?
And wherever Animus is trying to go, I keep disagreeing on what's the most important next step, and I'm just not sure.
Well, I believe you have 3 options. 1, you can try and track down the 5 and kill them. 2, you can try and track down the World Souls and kill them. Or 3, you can try and track down the World Souls and save them. But
Say how.
Well, since they're waiting for the Zenith, which you will be powerful on that day, I just want you to know in case you don't. If they're waiting for the Zenith to execute their plan, since the veil between the planes is thinned, as long as the World Souls are not all harvested in that 24 hours, they will not succeed. At least I don't think so. They would have to wait again for the next, which could be quite some time. Or leave the plane. It's up to you. It'd be quite funny, actually.
I've been highly considering it.
But then if they succeed, then you'd be back where you started, and every plane would be smooshed together, so... it's not a foolproof plan.
Also, but you do have a point.
Yeah, my time grows short, but I will leave you with this. Sometimes I am not able to see you, and sometimes I'm not able to help you. But that doesn't mean I don't care, and it doesn't mean I'm not there. I'm always with you, and I always will be. The forest around you begins to fade as she begins to fade out into this purplish energy. And then finally you're left in this office, completely empty.
I'll just leave.
Does the woman not exist?
So, as you guys are waiting on Thea, you see this older elven woman walking with a cane, coming back towards the office. She's different. She's not as old. Her hair is more of like a silvery color than a white. Her ears are slightly less pointed. She says, "Hello. I heard that you were looking for me." The door opens. Thea walks out.
What?
Are we ready to go?
What? Who are you?
My name is Lucinda.
No. Oh, this hurts.
The name is slightly different if you notice.
Yeah.
I was told that you wanted information from me?
I'm just gonna go read my
I think
book.
we actually found what we needed. I apologize if we wasted your time.
That's fine, dear. That's fine. I hope that your information was good. And she gives you like this little knowing wink. And she walks into her office.
I'll make sure to just read my 2 books you said.
No response.
I can get away with this. I can do this.
And with that, everyone, we're going to take a short break.
We are in.
So,
I don't want to get.
Lochnar, you are currently running out of the Kobalt Vault. You get outside as you feel your tummy begin to rumble.
Why does my tummy rumble?
So you get through there, and then you feel the muscles in your body begin to stretch and grow as you get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you are now 100 feet tall.
Oh no.
God, 100 feet tall Lochnar.
What?
And I'm riding him.
I
Yep,
really
and
feel like
Andrew's
that
on
could
his
have been
back.
used in such a better way.
I'll just be like,
Why didn't nobody tell me this was gonna happen?
It's like when I poured out that potion and it was the seed and I grew a 2,000.
can I enlarge him?
If you enlarge him, he
Alright.
becomes 200 feet tall.
I'll enlarge him.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
Lochnar, the growing doesn't stop. You get bigger and bigger and bigger. You can now see the Osmond Sea off on the horizon.
Guys, I can see the Osmond Sea up on the horizon.
The entire area just booms with this loud Lochnar voice. It shakes the building slightly.
I'm still in the
I like how
building.
there's like this little pin needle gnome on the back screen.
Yeah, very like so small, like a tick.
And then Anzu falls off to his death.
He has
What's
feather
that?
fall. He's fine.
Smells kind of gross.
Anzu, you see a large Lochnar finger come towards you.
Stop it! Get
I
it
need you to
away!
make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
20. Not natural.
20. All right. So you, with the slow move of Lochnar, you dash out of the way. Lochnar, your stomach begins to rumble once more. And you begin to shrink down. Going back to your normal size, but you're still enlarged by Anzu, so you're 16 feet tall now. And you gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, unlucky.
You just went from very, very big to back to normal size.
And tired.
And tired.
What the hell was that?
Also off
And I
camera.
thought cocaine was exhausting.
There's no cocaine doesn't exist in this world, but whatever.
It's
Well,
whatever
you know what?
the equivalent of cocaine.
Spice?
Dude.
Nah, it wouldn't be
I
spice.
thought spice was exhausting.
All right. So you guys get out of the Kobalt Vault as you see Lochnar shrinking down.
Off
You
camera.
have a direction.
Abby
a
and
place.
Corey weren't here for this, but
Wait. Before we do that, did Lochnar see anything of interest while he was 200 feet tall?
Would he remember that? He was freaking out.
I mean, he's stupid.
Lochnar
He doesn't
make-
have dementia.
Make a perception check.
He got temporary dementia while he was up there.
I do not get temporary dementia.
Just imagine how
He's
big his
dumb,
heart
but
was.
not that.
His brain was very big.
He had very big brain. Very big brain. SUV brain.
Oh.
Perception check?
Yep.
Nine.
Lochnar, you were so amazed by the surroundings around you. You saw mountains, you saw forests, you saw oceans, but you didn't see anything interesting.
Mountains, Lochnar. Mountains.
You guys have
Okay,
all
Bilbo.
now gathered outside of the Kobalt Vault. As the spell, how long does the spell last, Anzu?
I think only a minute.
Okay, yeah, it's gone now too. So Lochnar, you're back to your normal size.
Also,
That was the quickest 2 minutes in D&D history, I swear.
Well, Animus was getting his information. Thea and Zygon were conversing.
I got my information off camera. Just a heads up to everyone. The book I chose was a location of the fire Shari. So I know the exact location of the fire Shari. That way I do not have to go looking for it.
Indeed.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
We love that.
I'm gonna pull out the map. How long do you think, like based on the location she gave, how long do you think it would take for us to get there?
Maybe a day and a half.
With horses? Do we need to grab our horses?
Well, you can't take horses through this area because of the timberland is so heavily wooded. And it's not like you're gonna be on any roads.
But I want my butch.
I want to get my horse.
You left that horse in Iman.
Yeah, I
And
did.
you grab
Where's
the Pegasus,
Corduroy?
though.
Already?
The Pegasus is in the stable when you grab him.
Time to start walking.
Whoa. We're gonna go get Peggy on our way out.
It's like on the other side
Do
of
we
the
want
city.
to?
Yeah. The fuck, man.
I'll go get Peggy.
So you
Were
go
we
grab the
leaving
Pegasus.
today?
Yeah, do you guys want to leave now or do you want to wait night?
I'm fine leaving now.
Okay.
I think the
Anyone else have any opinions?
faster we get out of the city, the better right now.
I propose we go now.
While I'm grabbing
Okay.
the Pegasus, I'll also grab some rations from the and like some basic equipment from the tavern we were staying at.
Okay, that'll be like 5 silver.
All right, sounds good.
You have enough rations for 3 days.
I'm gonna buy 6 days worth of equipment and spend a gold.
Okay, then that is 10 silver.
1 gold it is.
Yep.
Jacob,
Mm.
before we leave, I need to inquire about, because my memory is a little fuzzy. What was the last thing Sheldon said to me?
He said he would wait for
Because I-
you. That he's
Yeah.
he's indebted to you, so he said that he would wait and let you finish any business you had before he took you.
Okay.
We're coming back right after this to basically take you to that place so you can start training.
And to get Braun.
Yeah, Braun's also here.
Okay. It's gonna be like a 3-day little.
Oh.
We get to finally do some dungeon crawling. We get to kill some stuff that isn't a mass maniac murderer that fucking has the ego of a like Tom Brady times 10 or something like that.
Whoa! Why are you coming after Tom like that, man? Holy
I was
cow.
just thinking of
Yeah,
some.
how many championship rings do you have, Ash?
Yeah, he's got 7. He's got 2 hands, dude.
Notice how I didn't say
This is
my
catching him
ego.
out. Already
Notice
been
how
over
I
it.
didn't say
He's
my
a
ego
weirdo.
times 10. I said Tom Brady's
Anyway.
ego times 10. He should have a
Anyway.
big
We
ego.
can go over this again. We had this we had this conversation.
This
during
was
the
a
Super
sore
Bowl.
We
subject.
don't need to.
This
We
was a
don't.
sore
Saying.
subject. I
No,
apologize.
let's move
Walk
on.
off someone's hand off with one swing. You deserve a good ego. Right on. Maybe I'm cheering for him.
I apologize for bringing
This
up
is all
this
in
one.
character too. You're talking about the great gladiator Thomas Brodorius,
Thomas
Um,
Pretorius.
7-time world
And
champion.
this is out of character. Tom Brady sucks.
The opinions of Corey do not reflect the opinions of the Flagon Slayers.
It's
I
an
think they
ongoing
do.
conversation. It's an
Anyway.
ongoing argument.
Back to the game. You guys begin going towards the ruins of Ascaruda. It's around 5 now, so the sun will be setting in about 3 hours. Yeah, around 2 hours, so around 7. Who is leading the party?
Feels good to be
Who
out.
has the map and everything? Okay.
Apparently, Thea.
Make a
this is
survival check.
This is her choice. This is her. Or this
Putting
is
our
her
healer
place.
in the front.
What could go wrong?
How much?
She fine.
That's a natural one, baby.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Okay.
What could go wrong though?
Nice.
I
So,
can't even look at his core right here.
okay.
It's
So,
okay. It's okay.
not that you would ever
Not
lie
happy to
about a
us all.
die roll. Not that you would ever lie.
Never,
Anyway.
never in my
Anyway.
life.
No reason to lie
So-
about die rolls.
Sure.
So, Thea, you begin leading the party through the woods. You think you're going the right way. You think you're going northwest. You're following the sun. You know, the sun's in the west. So you begin heading that direction. And as you're walking, you begin, as the sun is setting, it's getting dark in the woods, the heavy cover of the canopy overhead. You begin hearing these large chirping noises, almost frog-like in nature.
Oh,
Say large chirping noises.
Large noises, but it's like a frog. It's like a big frog.
A large noise.
Only
Okay, so a noise, a larger frog.
Yeah, like a big old frog.
You mean croaking?
Ribbit.
Well, I guess
I
yeah,
like
but
ribbit.
also like some frogs do this like weird like
Chirp, yeah.
chirping sound.
I've heard
Anyway.
ones that scream.
Yeah, the screaming frogs are terrifying. Those things are- yeah, they're terrifying, dude. Ugh, frogs. I love frogs.
Imagine ribbiting like really jacked.
are there any mushrooms on our
Does it sound
journeys?
like a regular frog or like something bigger than a?
Ribbit.
Something bigger than a what?
Does it sound like a regular frog or like something bigger than a frog?
Something bigger than a frog.
Like a toad. A toad is
Yeah,
bigger
yeah,
than a frog.
toad-esque. Yeah, something something large. I'll just
Aren't there
leave it at
frog
that.
people in
I
D&D?
would like to look for mushrooms as we
There
are
are.
traveling, Jacob.
Okay, make a
Right.
nature check.
Yes.
Do I see? Can I look around for like anything, like any kind of frog creature?
17.
Make an investigation check. Animus, the mushrooms are getting thicker as you're getting further into the forest. Most of the ones you're finding are inedible. But you're kind of like hanging to the right of the group, you know, to be able to look better. You find this small patch, this circular patch of mushrooms. And then you come into this small clearing and you see this mushroom that's probably about 10 feet high.
Jacob. This is exciting.
So, you guys are walking, and Animus is a little bit ahead of you. Animus, you hear, and then you hear as something wet is hitting another wet thing, and it's making a weird squishy noise.
Does it sound like a big,
That's what
wet,
she said.
squishy noise?
Big, wet, squishy noise.
I would like to look
Yes.
around.
Okay, Thea, what'd you roll on your investigation check?
13.
13. Animus, roll an investigation check.
It's gonna be a
I roll
17.
What'd you roll, Animus?
17?
17. All right. So, Thea, as you're leading the group through following the map and now the stars, you break into a clearing and your feet kind of into the ground, this wet, muddy area. And you see a few eyes looking at you. These large, round eyes looking at you. And then Animus, you hear, and then behind you, just before anything can happen, you see it, and you jump out of the way, and there's this small frog man holding a spear up to you. He says, "Not so
Yes.
fast, stranger."
Oh my god, yes. Hello there. Do I know these creatures? Like, do I know of these creatures?
Yeah, these are bullywogs.
Bullywogs! Let's go, Jacob.
I remember
Is
things.
this the same?
It is indeed.
Yes. Alright, well, I might as well just point this out since we've now been talking about it. This was in my one-shot from the Vesper Timberlands delivery a while back. The group went through this village of bullywogs.
And just slaughtered like
They
so
s-
many.
well-
Hell
bullywogs.
yes, Jungya!
Yeah,
Yes.
Perrier was there.
I don't believe you were there. No.
It
It was
was-
me, Michael, Hunter, and Zach, I believe.
Yeah, Perrier was there. Perrier did not end that one shot very, very well. He got sucked into the.
Technically, he shows up in the future.
Yeah,
So
he
somehow he
somehow gets out of the. He somehow gets out of where he went. I'm not gonna spoil it though because I don't want to. Nobody say anything, but. All right, yeah. continue.
Not so fast, stranger.
Sorry, I'm just passing through, just looking at some mushrooms.
That's what they all say.
Well, I know most people may say that, and some may have bad intentions, but I'm not really. I mean, we're not that. I don't know. I'm not doing anything. I just want to literally pass through.
Make an insight check.
Yeet. Oh, natural 19. Plus 6, 25.
Okay. So you begin looking at your would-be assailant. He's around 1.5 feet tall, shorter than Anzu, with a spear made from just a tree branch that he's like carved. You don't really know how to tell the age of a bullywog, but this one's probably just been a tadpole. He looks pretty young.
I would just let me pass. I don't want to. We don't need to fight or anything. I guarantee it would end badly. I just have a lot of experience, There's a reason I'm out here.
Sorry, he over-explains things.
Whoa! You're not with me!
Us?
Fuck off!
You guys are off about 20 feet from Animus. You can probably hear some of this conversation.
So I'm just watching him talk to a 1-foot dude?
No, it's...
A 1.5 foot dude.
I'm gonna snack on something while I watch him.
So, as you guys are kind of waiting to see what happens with Animus, because you see he's at the end of a spear, a few other bullywogs come out from the woods behind you with their carved spears. The last time that any one of us trusted somebody, we ended up in stews.
I can see why. You guys look tasty.
I honestly feel really like there's a lot
so
of
shitty.
There's a lot of in character. There's a lot of times in my life where I didn't give a shit, and I just feel really bad for you right now. So if you just let us pass through, like nothing needs to happen here. And that's coming from me, and I know you don't know me, but I would kill you pretty quick if I felt like you were gonna kill me, or attempt to.
Please tell me he's laughing while saying
I'm not trying to hold it back, because that's hilarious.
he were in stews.
Oh.
Well, we don't want any trouble, but there's a toll to cross our pad.
No, there isn't. We're killing him.
There's no toll.
Oh,
Get into this, boys.
I don't. What's the toll?
What
You
is
see,
this toll?
you see surprise wash over his face. No one's ever asked that question.
It's guys, what's the toll?
And they'll go.
How much copper do you want? I have tons of it.
Well,
You want a gold? I'll give you a gold, buddy.
Yeah, we could give you a gold.
we do not have use for your civilized money.
Would you like
He's
some
trying to
eggs?
be really strong here. The guard behind you.
No, we don't want eggs. We're vegan.
I'm glad that I'm making Hunter laugh that hard.
I have some I have some moss from a different land, and the moss makes your skin and your teeth in pristine condition.
You do realize we don't have teeth, right?
Well, your skin will be in pristine condition. Your skin will be pristine. You just rub some of this on you, and you've got some of the best.
Feel.
He holds out his. He feels out his arm.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should just rub some of this on there.
It's
So,
like the most moist thing you have ever felt in your life. Like it's slippery to the touch.
It could get more.
I
Slippery.
don't really think I need moisturizer.
Are they
Oh.
all are they around all of us at this point, or what?
Yeah, yeah.
The toll is food. You give us food.
I feel like
I
that's.
asked you if you wanted eggs.
We're vegan.
Well, you didn't specify what kind of food.
What? Do you want a piece of grass?
Do they know?
Is that what you want?
I would assume they have a pretty good knowledge of mushrooms.
I think he
They
eats
have a
bugs.
very good knowledge.
Then I will not try to poison the frogs with my mushrooms.
Wow, you guys just hate bullywogs.
No, I
don't you?
do not.
Okay. How about
I
this?
feel bad. I created this village.
Hilarious.
I will take
Contradictory.
out a blue dragon scale, just one, and I'll be like,
Okay.
Look, it's shiny. It does cool things. You can turn it into a little hat.
I have 3 days rations.
You see the bullywogs all kind of group up and they begin talking about your offer. And then one of them jumps up out of excitement, and then another one.
We will take your shiny stone.
Can we keep the
But
rations?
that is it. You go through
Wait, you don't want
and
the
you
rations.
make no trouble.
Oh yes, sir. We will stick with the rules.
Guys. We do not need to give him the shiny stone.
Is there smaller frogs
Come
jumping
on,
around?
let's
Jacob?
do valuable.
Yeah, you
What are
see,
these?
so there's little pools throughout the village that have tadpole bullywogs in them, and you see
I
the
was talking about
moms
normal
kind of,
frogs.
like frog frogs,
Like
not
frog
bullywogs.
frogs, yeah, I think there's a
I
couple
mean,
of those.
yeah, the environment is pretty good for them.
Yeah, I'll
so-
pick one up and I'm gonna cast.
Don't eat
I'm
it.
gonna cast produce flame. Here, if you guys want some food,
No. Jacob, give him an alignment change right fucking now.
Holy cow! So you picked up a frog and just cooked it after they've said they're vegan multiple times?
No,
Give him
That's
an alignment
hilarious.
change.
That's
Right,
so
that is
funny.
chaotic.
That's hilarious. What are you talking about? Okay, fine, I won't
What's-
do it. I'll.
Animus, what's your
He
current
can't
alignment?
I will
You
back
can't
off
say
on
that.
that one. Jesus.
What's your current
Christ.
alignment?
I got so much shit for that one. It's neutral.
Animus, what's your
That is
alignment?
I'll.
Okay, I am moving you to chaotic neutral.
I am chaotic neutral.
That's not
You just
chaotic
said neutral.
No, I'm chaotic neutral. I thought you meant my.
What if he
Good
picked
bad
up a
one.
human
Then
baby,
I
cooked
believe
it,
no,
and
no,
then ate
no.
it?
It's
I
not.
won't. I
The
won't
frogs
kill the frog.
are not their
I
babies.
don't want to kill the frog. I would feel. I don't actually feel bad. I'm gonna cook the frog.
You're also a druid, and you're like, I'm just gonna kill nature.
Yeah, well, because I
Okay.
don't. Okay, fine. No killing the frog. I offered.
No killing the
3
frog.
I offered 3 days
Okay.
rations. That's the only time I'm ever gonna take something back. Jesus.
Okay, I will allow that.
Fucking Pelor and the Raven Queen.
they're not taking the dragon claw or giving him rations.
Do they want the rations with the dragon
They
claw?
wanted the.
No,
They
not
just
with
want the
either
stone.
or.
They just
don't
want the
get-
shiny stone.
I bought 6 days rations. I guess that would be really bad if we ended up.
One of the bullywog holds out his hand to Anzu.
Okay.
Cut it
I'll,
off. Cut his fucking hand off.
I'll reach for the fucking stone, turn a copper into it with prestidigitation, hand it to him, and walk off really fast.
Hang on.
I would last 12 seconds.
That's why we're walking very fast.
I gotta make sure you can do that. Is the
The
big
mud
thing.
that we're walking through slows us down also.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Let me look.
Just give him the actual one. We don't need a...
But it's a dragon
him the
scale.
real one.
And it's
Shit.
cool.
We're gonna kill a more powerful
Well, I
dragon.
got 20 of them, so I
We're gonna kill
Oh,
more
okay.
dragons. I would just give it to him.
I've been saving them for
We
I
have
don't
to.
know.
We have a white dragon to kill, and we have to kill that green dragon bitch.
So that only lasts 6 seconds, not 12.
I thought it's till the end of your next turn. So
Yeah, 6 seconds.
No. So the
yeah.
end of
Technically, the end of your next turn would be 12 seconds.
the
yeah.
end of your turn right now would be 6
That's
seconds.
like
the
magic
end of your
templating.
next turn would be 12 seconds because it's two full turns.
So you give them the stone. What? You have safe passage.
Did you give him the actual stone, or did you press to digitate it?
I have 20 of them. I have 19 more. I'll just give them one.
All right,
Do you know how much money they'll be able to sell that for? You just funded this village for decades.
that's fine.
Good.
They just
You
said they
answered.
did. That's gonna end up in their nest, and they're never gonna sell it. Bullywug's just they're
They're
hoard it.
gonna keep it as like a souvenir.
No, yeah, they hoard it like
Yeah.
dragons, but it's a much less impressive dragon hoard. It's
Yeah,
like
it's like pearls and like oysters. And,
it's like if
yeah.
a sewage rat was collecting a bunch of stuff from New York. That
I just
would
gave
be
them
a
the
similar.
creme de la creme of their
Yeah.
collection.
Yeah.
So you begin walking through. Bullywug culture is actually quite strange. They're frog people. They live in giant mushrooms, and they've kind of morphed this area of the forest into more of a swampy sort of marsh. But you see, there's a large like mud mound in the center of the city, and there's a plaque, a wooden plaque in front of it.
What's the plaque say?
Oh, thank you for asking.
I was waiting for someone to.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were supposed to ask or if you're gonna say it.
Well, I was wondering if any of you wanted to
We
look
just
at
walked by it. Fuck Jacob.
Just
We
like,
don't
ah!
use the plaque.
Jacob.
So, the plaque. Does anyone read Bullywog?
Of course.
I can.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
How close is it to giant?
I believe Zygon can read languages, right?
Anzu can too.
Okay. So Zygon and Anzu, you guys begin to look at it, and there's a few similarities to Sylvan, and a little bit Animus. There's a little bit of Druidic similarity, but it says we honor the fallen, and it's dated 50 years prior.
Oh. Poor guys.
Tragedy here.
That is upsetting.
I don't get it. What?
You killed this. The one shot I did was 50 years ago from where we currently are in the campaign. So your characters from my one shot killed a mass amount from I think like 6 or 7 from this.
Basically,
village.
all the men in the village.
All of their
you
major
murdered.
warriors died in that fight. I think it was like 7.
Yeah,
I don't know how many it was.
it was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, they don't have many.
But you get through the swamp and continue on.
On the way
Thea,
out
I
of the
need you to make a
swamp, I want to grab a frog that's jumping around, and I'm going to use Produce Flame to burn said frog into
This
a
motherfucker.
nice crispy frog.
Yeah,
Hey-
frog legs.
Hey, Lochnar, are you hungry?
It's not a bullywog.
No, it's
It's
just
not a
frog.
bullywog. It's just a frog.
He's
Hey,
a druid.
Lochnar, you want a
Weird.
snack?
Druids can eat meat.
Yeah.
Some druids are more about like plant
I'm
life than
hungry.
they are animal life.
Here you go, Lochnar.
Barbarians are not vegetarians whatsoever.
Does
I
anyone else?
understand that. It just seems like, frog people are living here. Maybe not, let's not like eat tiny versions of them.
No, we're walking out. We're way past them. I'm not doing the same thing. No, it's not the same thing that happened with the guy in the village where I did it right in front of him. We're walking out. I grabbed it way out of the
Yeah,
city.
he's gotten smarter about it.
I will not be that
Interesting.
big of it.
It's not a
Said,
dick anymore.
I'd rather not use our rations for Lochnar's stomach. I would rather grab stuff as we go that I know is edible. And a frog.
Lochnar, you have a frog, an edible frog. Well, you actually don't know if it's edible or not, but you know.
It's edible.
Eat it.
Anything breathing is edible in some facet.
He's gonna get high as hell.
He just gets high off the.
Just gave him
Let's
a-
just take a little nip.
No,
Well,
don't eat it. Just
what do you guys
lick,
think?
lick its
lick
back.
the
A
toe.
little nibble.
It's burned.
All right, so you chomp into one of the frog legs. Pretty good taste.
No. I lick.
Oh, you
I
want to lick it?
I just lick it.
Yeah, you lick it. Nothing
I just wanna
happens.
lick it.
It's a little swampy, a little gross, but I bet the meat's better.
I then grab one of the
it-
tadpole bullywug.
Does he respond in any way to that?
No.
Does it say? Does it? Does it ribbit like any?
It's
No,
dead.
Animus
it's dead.
killed it by
It's-
lighting it on fire.
Whoa! I would have killed it
Oh, that-
first.
oh,
I
it's
am
this
not
one.
an.
My
I
bad,
am not
my
a
bad.
monster. I am sometimes, but I will. I will
Okay.
say I killed it beforehand, and I maybe I
Thea,
grab
make
a
a
couple
survival
more.
check for me.
I'm gonna cast enhanceability on myself because clearly it didn't go so good last time.
Okay.
And give myself Owl's Wisdom so I have advantage.
Okay.
Watch it be like this ass. Yeah, just not good.
That's pretty good frog.
Oh
right
no,
there.
that's a 14, not a 4. Okay, that's way better.
I grabbed 2 more frogs.
19.
So, after the Bullywog incident, you look at the map and you realize, oh, okay, this is west. So you begin heading actual west, as it's about 8,
Are we heading north then?
8 o'clock. Yeah, you were heading like a northish direction, but now you're heading more northwest.
I'm gonna cook up 2 more frogs while we're
Okay.
going and hand one to Zygon,
Alright.
and I'll pop a couple of legs off for Anzu. Thea, would you like
Okay.
some?
Sure.
I give some to Thea.
Guys, you gotta try these frog legs. They're unbelievably good.
I put some of the seasoning from Whitestone on them. I still have the spice that Anzu used to be so indulged
It's quite
in.
greasy.
Ooh, it's
They're
good,
quite
very
greasy.
good
Not
spice.
Eat that back there.
So,
Very good.
as you guys are going through, the sun is gone. The moon is it's in a new moon phase, so it's not producing a ton of light. So it's getting kind of hard for people without dark vision to see, and even with dark vision, it's kind of getting hard to see too. It's dim. You begin to stumble over tree roots and things of that nature.
Should we set up camp?
No.
All right. Fuck me.
I agree.
I pull my goggles down, I guess.
Okay. Anzu, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
You were the one that said no.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay. So, Anzu, you're saying, no, we don't need to make camp, and you trip over a tree root and land in a giant puddle of mud and are now just drenched in mud.
I would like to clean myself and then hop on Locknar's back.
Okay.
Anzu, do you want to set up camp yet?
No.
I don't know why I'm asking you. Thea, what are your thoughts? This is your
About what time is it, Jacob?
Around 8:30.
We can
You guys
go
have
till
been
10.
up for about 12 hours.
I mean, how quickly do you want to get there?
Also, Lochnar has a point of exhaustion, just as a reminder.
I'm tired, and I think some of the rest of us are too. We should probably.
No, we should continue on. Let's go. Well, Mama don't raise no bitch, as Lochner's mom used to say.
Lochnar, if you're hungry, I can
Okay.
make you more food.
I'm a bitch, and I would.
No comment. Stay out of Lochnar and
This is
Thea's
the truth.
argument here.
Zygon, I need you to make a perception check.
Alright.
Okay, I'm listening.
Gonna use a lucky.
Okay.
Ah,
Gonna use another lucky, and we're gonna switch dice.
Well, you are about to rest.
2
so might
natural
as well.
ones in a row.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! 2
That's
natural ones in a row.
bad.
That is terrible.
Alright, there we go. So that's a, where's my perception?
You don't see him buying a new dice set, Caleb.
That's right, you just make do.
I almost
It's, 18.
died. I almost died from
18.
that dice set.
So as everyone's beginning to make camp, some more reluctantly than others, Zygon, you're gathering some wood, and you see these 2 red glowing eyes in the forest in front of you.
Gonna drop all the wood that I was holding.
Okay.
Pull up a Eldritch Blast finger gun.
Okay. Going to.
Ready an Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Yeah, locked and loaded.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try and like circle around
Okay.
and get behind it. Or
So
do
as
the
you're
eyes
circling
follow me while I
around,
move?
the eyes follow you as you move, and now you are where you would be behind it, and the head is like rotated completely 180.
Oh no.
Ooh.
No.
I'm just gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Let's go.
$27.
27. So that would hit, but there's nothing there. As you fire, the blast connects, and the image just shimmers.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run up and investigate the area.
Okay, so you run up there. You see sitting there this small black squirrel with these glowing red eyes.
That's cute.
His name's Bups.
Bups. It's Bups,
It's
the
not
glowing-eyed
name.
demonic squirrel.
And it was. I was gonna say it wasn't affected by the Eldritch Blast.
No, you do see near it. There's like a singe mark where your Eldritch Blast hit. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. And then you like go to like touch it to see if it's there, and your hand passes through it, and it's just staring up at you with these red intense eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna yell to the group. We got something over here.
I'll come over.
I'm
Yeah, you
going
guys-
to use the stone.
I'm looking.
Andrew just
I'm
because he
looking for
can.
mushrooms.
He's like 5 feet away, but he teleports to you. So, Anzu, you look at where Zygon is pointing to. There's nothing there.
So,
what the fuck?
what are you? What's going on here?
You guys don't see the squirrel with the red eyes?
I run up. What?
I think that's definitely you know what? Hold
Animus,
on.
You can see the squirrel.
Yeah, there's this. I see the squirrel.
Well, it must be
Thia
a
and Luckner,
demon
what are you two
thing.
doing?
There's definitely not a squirrel there.
At this point, are they kind of congregating around in this little
Yeah.
group?
Yeah, you can hear them kind
I
of
would like-
chatting.
I want to see what they're doing.
So, you go over there.
Locknar's just gonna hang. He's gonna hang out, lean against a
Okay.
tree or something.
Okay.
Except for
So,
his mini keg.
okay.
Anzu,
So,
your age is getting the better of you. There's definitely a squirrel there.
Thea, you
Can I
go
cast
over
detect
there.
magic?
Yeah, go ahead. Thea, you go over there. You can see a squirrel sitting there.
What?
I
Is this a me thing?
I thought it was a demon thing. It's just Anzu's fucking.
It's not a me thing, is it?
No, it's not.
You're just not.
I'm gonna keep like passing my hand. to
Lochnar,
it.
Lochnar can't see the squirrel either.
Thea, you see this, right?
Yeah, a little squirrel.
I would like to cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Have you tried talking to it, Zygon?
I can't talk to animals.
Well, I mean, like, so I talked to a fox, in place of the Baylor. So I'm just wondering if you wanted, if this was like, I don't know. Hello, excuse me. I could just cast speak with. Hello. I'm not going to yet.
The squirrel doesn't say anything, but you see it run off into the forest.
God damn it!
And then stop, and it turns and looks at you three.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Can I,
after it.
insight check it?
Oh.
Insight
go
check
ahead.
The squirrel.
I'm insight checking the squirrel.
Oh dear God.
Insight checking this illusion. So you detect magic, Anzu. There is an illusion spell in the area going on. You can detect that
cast-
magic.
The spell magic?
Ignore it. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Just ignore it. Oh my god.
Thank you.
I'm
Can
torn.
Lochnar see it or not?
Lochnar cannot.
I'm torn on this one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Last time,
See, you guys are. I can see you guys are like flustering around with something.
You guys are
right?
doing something. Yeah, Lochnar can see that you guys are doing something, but he can't see that there's a squirrel there. So
I'm just
Zygon, you
confused, 'cause
get
with Thea, know
closer.
that
Go
you
ahead.
can't like pick and choose who sees an illusion. Can you?
Usually,
Unless-
yes. You know enough about. You're a trickster cleric. You know enough about illusionary magic that you know that illusions usually aren't selective in what and who can perceive them.
you think it's one of the 5? Thea Zygon? Why would they?
Should we follow
Could
it?
be.
I really feel like following something with glowing red eyes that Anzu and Lochnar can't see at this moment in
No.
time may not be. the
Thea may
best.
be onto something. There's definitely an illusion spell going on.
So that means
I'm-
it's trying to get us to follow it.
But I'm also very curious.
Oh, Thea, last time we got curious, bad things
Oh.
That
happened.
wasn't my fault.
Zygon, could you do
Zygon
me a
is-
favor?
I mean,
You're
it was
missing
your
this-
fault. But... Yes.
Zygon,
Bad things happen every time.
wherever the squirrel is, could you take a couple steps towards it and see what it does?
Okay, Zygon. So you
I'll
get
do it.
closer to this squirrel, and you see about 20 feet in front. You see this robed figure
I hate that.
that's looking at you, and then the squirrel scampers over to this figure and gets on their shoulder, and then just like sinks. Its form sinks into the shadow of the figure.
Zygon,
I
where'd the squirrel
will.
go?
I want to yell out in abyssal, and I want
Okay.
to say who goes there.
There's no response. You see the figure start running away as the black cloak goes behind them.
We've got
You
to
can
chase
still
it.
see them though.
We've got to fucking chase it.
Oh, but
Somebody cast haste for the love of God.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
So Zygon begins to full out sprint as fast
I'm
as
gonna
he
haste
can,
myself and
going
go with
after
him.
this figure. Anzu running as well.
And follow them, and then like start
You can't-
running.
Okay. So you guys are all
Teleport to
running.
me.
I was going
Lochnar, are you
to.
doing anything?
That's smarter. Wait, I'm gonna teleport. I'm not casting.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit with Lochnar. Lochnar, if we-
Lochnar's reluctantly following. He's
Okay.
going to be
Lochnar
fairly
trudges
reluctantly
on.
following.
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
he trudges on.
I
through the
stayed
forest.
back with Lochnar. I don't.
Okay.
I can't. All of my abilities for shape shifting are out, so I'm just gonna sit there.
You wanna just hang out back here?
Yeah, I'd
Let's
say.
go with me, buddy.
If you want to eat some more, I've got a
You wanna-
couple frog legs left, and we can have a couple drinks of this ale, and then in about 5 minutes we can teleport up there.
You want some ale?
Yeah.
Here's some ale, buddy.
Zygon, Thea, and Anzu, I need you to all make acrobatics or athletics check.
Is that
Acrobatics
rhyme?
it
Can I
is.
put paralysis like have that on me?
Yeah, you have it. Yeah.
Yeah, can I like pull it out like ready to use?
Yeah. Feels like a scene.
Oh,
from Harry
Zygon, you
Potter.
get advantage too because of a haste.
Thank you.
16.
It's 21.
All right. So, Thea,
17.
growing up in the woods, you're swinging from branches, you're running over treetops. You're used to this sort of movement. Zygon and Anzu, thanks to the haste, your perception is heightened, so you see things faster and can react faster. You guys are bounding over tree roots, running as fast as you can. Anzu, you're running at the speed that normal height people, or I guess humanoid people, like humans do. But you know, Zygon's outpacing you. Thea's going at your speed because that's just how that would work. So you eventually, this figure takes a hard left and then a hard right, but you keep on with them. and then they eventually stop in this clearing underneath the very dim light of the two moons.
How long have they been
And I
running?
can see
Stands
him,
in the
right?
center. Yeah, no, you cannot see this figure. You're
Ah.
just running with Thea and Zygon.
Jacob, how long have they been running?
About 2 minutes.
Okay.
But as you get to the edge of the clearing, Anzu,
Mhm.
you smack into a barrier, and you can't pass through, but Zygon and Thea can.
Can I cast the spell magic?
You can try, yeah.
I'll do that.
So you go to dispel magic, and for about 3 seconds, the barrier like fades, and you can try and rush in there. But if you don't get through there, you're going to get you're gonna lose like a limb because the
I'm
barrier
rushing
would
in there.
pre-close.
Oh
Okay.
my
That's about right.
god.
They're my friends. I have
That
to
is
do it.
about right. I think this is in
Teleport
character.
in.
It's
Teleport in.
It's on brand. Just teleport.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And so I need you to make a dexterity saving throw
Right.
Fuck.
Alright.
with
Well, that's
advantage
happening.
because you're hasted.
Okay, that's good.
I try to-
19.
19. What, Thea?
Can I try to use my wand of paralysis on the figure? I don't know
you
if
fire it. You fire it, and you see the cloak just comes in front of it and absorbs the blast, and then goes back in, and you see it kind of glows with this blue energy.
Oh, it's it's one of those. I hate you, Jacob.
I can't see it.
But Anzu, you slide through, and as you're sliding through, the barrier closes on your jelly finger, and part of Cube just breaks and flies off.
No,
into the woods.
Cube.
Cool.
No.
No, the jelly.
But you are in the barrier.
And I still can't see anything.
You still can't see anything now.
Okay.
But Zygon and Thea, breathing heavily, are standing in front of this figure. Animus and Lochnar, what are you guys doing? It's been about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah. Lochnar, who do you think caught up to them first? Do you want to make a bet?
I'm on you,
There's-
Thea.
There's real simple
Something
math
about her.
here.
You think it was Thea? That was gonna be my bet. I'll go for Zygon just for the fun of it, just so that there's a difference.
I don't know. I think there's a little just fire in your Thea.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, let's teleport to.
What was the wager, though? You guys
Oh.
didn't wager anything.
20 gold, and someone buys the next person's all the drinks at the next bar.
Deal.
All right, shake on that. I'll teleport to Zygon, and then Lochnar can teleport to Thea.
All right, so you guys... Zygon was the first one in there.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was hasted, which
Well,
means he was running
I thought you
full
said
speed.
Thea made it there first.
No.
No.
He was running
I was
full
second.
speed, hasted. That means he was going 120 feet every 6 seconds.
Hey, who made it here first? I know that there's something going
Because
on.
he was
but-
using the dash action, which doubles his movement, and then haste doubles his movement.
Damn.
Yeah. He's really... That's why Braun is stupid when you haste him, because he can use the dash action as a bonus action, so he can cover 120 feet in less than 6 seconds. It's dumb, and I hate it. Anyway, that's my rant for tonight. Anyway, so, Animus, you can see this figure. Lochnar, you cannot. And you hear this voice. Good. You have all arrived.
Kind of.
And that will be where we end tonight's episode.
No.
Right.
No. No.
Well,
Well, no.
would Peggy have
demon character develop?
would Peggy have flown after us, or would he flown after them, or would he make it through the barrier if he flew after them?
No, he definitely wouldn't make it through the barrier.
All right. Well, Peggy.
Is it a demonic thing, Jacob?
It's always
Yeah,
Peggy.
it is a demonic thing.
Peggy.
I thought.
Peggy is not with us. He is behind the barrier.
Yeah, it's a celestial, so...
True. Well,
All right, everyone. I just want to say thank you so much for
Bye.
watching. And hope we see you next week.